try it again another day. But peace and love to everybody, and I hope everybody doing okay. Tell grandma and them keep hooking down in the church and do it in the remembrance of God. Hey church fam, and welcome back to Let's Talk About It. Now, I know that it been very long since I've been on here, but I just want you to know, if you're facing something right now, then this is for you, because I'm currently facing something very big that is very heavy and very just feel like the world just laying on me, and I'm trying to push it up all I can and let God show me the way. But if you going through a storm right now, if it just feeling heavy on you where it feel like you just need to disappear and don't speak about it and just put it away, then this is exactly for you. And I want to tell you this right now, whoever's watching me right now. And no, I didn't get on here just with done up hair and letting the wind blow my hair while I just talk. No, I didn't get on here looking fancy. I didn't. And yes, the camera is like, I don't be knowing which position to look in. So bear with me, cause I don't know, maybe in the later future God will bless with me with a camera that is not so confusing to look in, and it look like my eyes going the other way and stuff like that. So basically, over these past couple of days, weeks, however, how long I've been gone, I haven't been counting, but it's the fact that I just felt that I need to get this to y'all, even if it just me just rambling and don't even barely know what I'm saying. But some just told me in the Holy Spirit when I got off the phone just now with my best friend to just like pick up that camera and say what you need to say and say what God wants you to say. So I just had to pick it up and express this, because I know one of you that is watching this right now, you are going through the same thing that I am facing. And it's so hard, because when you try to explain it or you try to find some comfort or peace, you can't find comfort. You can't find sleep. You just struggling. And it's just so complicated to a point where you can't even explain it yourself. It's like, God, I give it all to you. I give it all today. God, I just give it all to you. Because I find myself trying to do it myself and it don't work out. I find myself trying to work it out myself and it don't work out. God said, lean not on your own understanding. Do not lean on your understanding, but until his understanding, because that is how you are putting your full trust in God. Lean on his understanding, not yours. So when it comes to a problem or conflict or something like that, I try my best to just work my way around it. But God be like, no, you're not finna work your way around it, because it's not your way, it's my way. And if I want you to go into this problem, and if you just let me use you to break down this problem and stop having fear, then everything else will play itself. But when you don't have trust in God and fully trust in God, and I know that it's a lot of you out there that is not gonna agree that you do this, or stand up and clap your hands and say that, I don't do this, because you know that you do it. And yeah, I know I may have said that wording wrong, but guess what though? It's the fact that I said I don't care if I get on here rambling, because somebody need to hear this. Somebody is going through this. Okay, and I am going through it, and I know one of you is going through it. So I'm trying to express myself so you can know that you're not alone, and God sees you, and He knows you, and He know every bit of you, and He's gonna work it out in your favor. Just hold on. To those that want to maybe harm themselves, please don't do it, because God is right there with you. Trust me, I tried it. I tried it plenty of times, and it did not work out, because God held my hand and He told me that, child, everything is going to be just fine. But if you are a person like me that have a mental that is so broken, that is so disrupted, that is so just it getting beat down every single day, and you feel like you can't turn to nobody understand, and when that person that understand, they let go. We don't always put all our trust in God, but we put all our trust in men. Now, when I say men, I'm saying in biblical term, as in general, not as men as male, but men as us. And it's the fact that I know that one of you all out there is struggling with something so dark, so surrounded with evil, that all you can feel is just dark. Because I feel the same way. The darkness been trying to wrap his arms around me, but I've been telling him, get on back, because you don't belong here anymore, and you will never belong here anymore. And it's the fact that when the darkness comes, it doesn't mean that you're allowing it to come. It's the fact that it letting you know that, hey, you're letting your guard down, because you're not growing as strong with God as you thought you was. And sometimes I have to ask myself, is your relationship really that strong with God? Because I don't want to be telling anyone anything if I go through it myself. I can't have a solution for you if I'm not even over it myself. The only solution that I can tell you to do today and for the rest of your life is to take it to God. He's going to work it out in your favor. Now, you either listen to me or you don't. Because one thing that we all do, we look at the people that telling us these things, but we never take it as in, oh, well, maybe it's God that's telling us these things. We can't come from a place of, that's a person talking, that's not God talking. Because when you see different people on YouTube or whatever the social media app may be, you can't sit around and think to yourself that, oh, they just talking. No. Some people that actually be on these social media apps, they give out a message, because the same message that they're giving you, they're going through it, and God is telling them to put that message out just so it can help you, so it can be a guide for you. And when you take them words from a person, you can take that right there from what you've been through, and you can take all of that and pass it to someone else. You gonna get through it. You gonna move out that situation. You're gonna move. God is gonna move you. But as they say, faith can work only if you put works in it. Faith without works is dead. I never, and I'm not finna sit here and lie to y'all, I never saw myself doing anything like this, but I get myself every time catching myself doing the same thing that I'm doing right now, which is filming a video for you all so it can be a guide for you. Because that's what my God wants me to do. When you say that you love God and you say that you need him, we have to be able to put our trust in God. When we say we need him, he need us too. It's not a one-way thing, and we forget that. We forget it. It's not a one-way thing. God said, if you take one step, I'll take the other. I know you hurting. I know you tired. But we got to keep pushing. We got to. Because if we don't, we're going to get caught up in the devil's schemes. And we're not going to get nowhere, but right back to where we came from. That God delivered us from, that he took us from, and we going right back to it. See, the thing about me, I'm not going to get on here and act like I'm perfect, because I'm not. I'm not going to get on here and think that I know it all, because I don't. But the one thing that I can express is what I am going through, just so it can be a guide that can take you along the way. And you can take this and look at this and listen to this, and you can get through it. Taken from God using me to give this message to you. Now, I see a lot of these things where people make these videos and be like, God's saying this for you, or God saying that you going through this and I made this for you. Something like that. They be like, just to get people to press. It's like a message, and it stop your attention. It draws you to it. When they be like, God calling you or something like that, and they titled it, and they put common words on it, just so you can press on it. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong. I ain't stopping nobody's shine. Listen, baby. I ain't stopping your shine. I'm not. But let me tell y'all something that I take from this and that. Now, this is my opinion. I feel as though the things that is said in some of these videos is only said as scripted. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of y'all be getting to the nitty gritty. I mean, y'all be tearing the meat off the rib. But the thing is, though, some of y'all need to get on here and tell the truth. Because the truth will set you free. Don't get on here lying and then you misleading other people. Because God is not pleased in it. And he sure ain't fun of it. Y'all get on here and jump on the first thing that is smoking, that is hot, and you get on it just to get views. Now me, I ain't worried about no views. Because if you find me, let the good Lord wrap his arms around you when you watch me. Because that's how I want you to know that, hey, What she's speaking is not coming from her, but it's coming from God. And God, I feel God in the presence as I watch this person. Even if you just watch me one time, it's all right. But I want you to get this message. Everything that I give out is true. It ain't fake. Ain't no faking me. Ain't none of that. Because I don't do fake. I never was fake. I'm only with the real. For what my God stands for, I stand for. So, devil, you are a lie. You can get out, devil. You are a lie. And you can go back into the pits of hell that you came from. I want you to know this, and I want you to repeat it with me. That devil, you will not have control of my life anymore. You will not be in my presence. You're not even worthy of my presence. And even if I walk through this life with fear, it will not be the fear of you, but it will be the fear of the Lord. Not you, because you don't bound any control over me. Even when you think you do. And even when you think you do, you don't. Because I won't allow it. As long as I'm using God's strength, I will not allow it. And the reason I'm saying when using God's strength is because when you have God's strength, you can get through anything. You cannot get through this life by yourself unless you shake hands with the devil. Because all my fellow Christians, my people that are believers, you all know that following God is not easy. It even gonna cause you your life. Yes, it get that real. But only the real stays to the end to seek salvation. You can't say that I love the Lord and he heard my cry and then you walk away and you say bye-bye. You can't do that. And then come back at the end and be like, Lord, be my friend and let me in. No. No. You can't do that. The only time you can do that is when you are living this life, the only life that God gives you, and you turn your life around. You make that decision to make that one step to God. And God see you trying, and you're trying, and you're trying, and you're trying, and he gonna keep pulling you. He gonna keep giving you the resources every time to get you back up. Every time. But when you do not allow God, stay with me. When you do not allow God in the path that you are walking to get over this life, you is not going to get over anything that you are facing. Like I said, I know it's a lot of hurt people out there. I know it is. People make me feel this way, Lord. People make me feel that way, Lord. And now, God, it feels like you're not even listening to me. But guess what, though? God is working in your favor. But he wants to see if you're going to keep keeping the trust in him. Have trust and faith like Job. When everything around him just blew up in his face. But guess what though? God showed the enemy that you make him mess with my child, but my child will not lose trust or faith in me. So do what you want. Because sometimes God have to take us through a struggle just to get us where we need to be. Just to move us. You're gonna move. Listen to me. You're gonna move. I tell myself that same thing. You're gonna move out this situation, Rashida. But you have to fully put your trust in God and say, God, I give it all to you because I can't do it. I'm a fool if I think that I can do it, God, because I know I can't. I want you to know that you can make it if you put your trust in God. And I'm giving this out because I want to help you as well. Let's walk together. Let's talk together. Let's seek the Lord together. I'm not going to flush away and say, oh, I know that I got it together, because I don't. I never got it together. I only got it together when I'm using God's strength and I'm actually putting my trust in God. That's when I get on here and I know that I got it together. But other than that, I ain't got it all the way together. God's still working in my favor. But he also gonna walk and talk with you in yours. In your path, in your favor, he gonna walk and talk with you. Even when he quiet, he working. So don't forget that. Don't forget it. Because I'm trying not to forget it either. No matter what we go through, the ups and downs, God will never leave us or forsake us. But we be the first one doubting when God never doubted us. And my message to you, and I'm going to let you go. Don't give up on God, because God didn't give up on you. God loves you, and I got love for you, and I love you as well. You have a blessed one. And remember, that thing that you're going through, God gonna move it for you.